Hey guys, what's up? I just got back from the Magic pre-release, the Avacyn Restored. Was a pretty good event. Had some great cards. If some of you didn't know, this was the Hell Vault event, is where there were so many chains imprisoning Avacyn in her prison. You had to break them to set her free, and then once they were all broken, everybody got prizes. These were the prizes they handed out. They gave you 2 D20 die, which were pretty cool. 2 angel tokens. They're 4/4s, which turn into 5/5 demon tokens. These are really pretty cool too. Then they gave you 2 jumbo size cards, which were pretty cool too. So other people got the demon. They got one of the other 3 angels. So they're pretty cool. So also cool was the promo card they got, the Moon Sliver Sphere. Really cool card. I like this artwork. So yeah, it's really cool. So I thought I would just go over the deck I ran. My record was 3-2. When I first made the deck, I tried using the whole 3-color thing, almost 60 cards. It didn't work well for me. It was 0-2. It just kicked my butt. It was terrible. After the first round, the first match, I brought it back down to 40 cards, 2 colors. Worked a lot better. There were a lot of people there trying to run 3 colors, and it's just not the greatest idea to run. You just get new cards, stick the 2 colors. It's always better that way. So I thought I'd just go over the deck, what I ran. So here we go. We'll start off with the spells. For the white part, the deck is a white-green, so you know. The first spell we got is Leap of Faith. Gives a creature flying and prevents all damage that would be done to it. Then there was Banishing Struck, one of the new miracle cards. Really cool. Every time I drew it, I played it for its miracle cost. Allows me to put target artifact, creature, or land to the bottom of the opponent's deck. Really cool card. Next off with the creatures, we got Moorland Inquisitor, the 2 for a 1/1. Angelic Wall. Almost everybody pulled this card. Anybody running white ran this card. Really cool to have. Fog Bay Explorer. Another really cool card to have. People were trying to run swamps too, so it was unblockable. Devout Chaplain. Never really used her for ability, just used her for another creature. I think I used the ability once, but still, really cool card. Excuse me. Spiritual Gate Guards. This is one of the new Spellbounds. When it comes into play, you can attach it to another creature, and they both get the ability. This one gave them both Vigilance. This card came in handy a lot of times. Saved my butt quite a few times too. Then we got Gold Knight Redeemer. One of the new angel cards. I love this artwork on this card. Really cool. When she comes into play, she gives you 2 life for every other creature. Really helped me out. Really good card. And then we have Archangel. Nothing too special. She's a 7 for a 5/5. She's a flyer with Vigilance. I wanted her because she was a flyer, and I think she won me a match once, so she's really cool to have too. Now we're going to the green portion. Again, we'll start with the spells. I ran 3 Snare the Skies. It's a 1-drop. It gives them a +1/+1. It gives them reach. So I ran this because there are a lot of creatures with flying. So this came really cool. And plus, you didn't use it for the other ability. You still got the +1/+1. So really cool. Ran 3 of those. This card I wish I had more, but only drew 2 of them. Abundant Growth, Enchant a land, draw a card when this card comes into play, and that land has tap that land to add any color to your mana pool. This card came in handy a lot too. And the last one I ran was Wild Defense. Whenever a spell, like a sorcery or an instant, targets one of your creatures, they get +3/+3 at the end of the turn. So you can use your own sorceries and enchantments on your own creatures, and you get +3/+3. Like the Snare of the Skies, there's +1/+1. With this on the field, they get +3/+3, so it's a 4/4 they're getting for 1 turn. Really good card to have. Wish I had more. Now we're going to the creatures. Got Wandering Wolf. It was a 2 for 2/1. Really cool creature to have. I played it like almost every game. So this card I do want more. It's Somber Wild Sage. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right or not. She's a 3 for a 0/2. Her ability was allow her to tap her to add 3 of any color to your mana pool, but that mana can only be spent on creatures. But She was still a really cool card to have, and I do want more. I want her in my new deck. Wild with Geist. He's 5 for a 3/3, but when it's your turn, he gains +2/+2. So he came in handy too a lot too. The next 3 cards I'm going to show you won me almost every game. One has a Spellbound ability, and the other is just a really big dude. First, we got Pathbreaker Worm. He's a 6 for a 6/4. His Spellbound abilities, it gives him and the other creature trample. Came in really handy. And I paired him. I ran 2 of this guy, which was Verser Claw. If I'm saying that right, I'm sorry. He is also a 6 for a 7/7. These 2 won me a lot of games. So, yeah. People were wondering how I was able to play this guy so many times. I normally have like both of them on the field at the same time. Was because of that Sage. I was constantly using her ability to get more mana to bring these creatures out. And then we're going to start. And then next we got the artifacts. Only ran 4. We got Bladed Bracer. Really cool. So 1, 2 equipped. Gets them +1/+1. And if the creature's a human or an angel, gives them Vigilance too. Everybody ran this. Everybody there. We got Scroll of Avacyn. It's a 1. Then you pay 1 to sacrifice this, and you draw a card. And if you control an angel at the time you sacrifice this, you gain 5 life. Really cool card. Next we've got Angel's Tomb. Whenever a creature comes into play, this becomes a 3/3 Angel Flyer. So really cool. And downside is people can block it if they got another creature with flying or reach. And it's destroyed them. It's the only thing that sucks about it, but it's still a good card. And next, is one of my favorite artifacts. It's Vessel of the Endless Rest. It's a 3. When it comes into play, take a card from your graveyard, put it to the bottom of your deck, and this is tap it to get any color you mana pool. I love this card. I do want more. Next was the central theme of the whole deck. This is, I know I'm not going to pronounce this right, please forgive me. Sigarda, Host of Hurons. I don't know if I'm really saying that right. She was the first pack I had. She was the first card I pulled, the first mythic. I love this card. I do want another one. This is going to be the theme of my the next deck I'm going to make in standard. She is, a 5 for a 5/5. She's 2 colorless, green and 2 white. She's got flying and hexproof, which is really cool. And her other ability is spells and abilities your opponent control cannot cause you to sacrifice permanents. This was I think only 2 other people drew this card. Out of the 4 angels, there were someone pulled Avacyn, I and some other guy pulled this one, and some other dude, he pulled the Golden Knight one. I don't remember that one, but these were really popular. I had like 6 people ask if I wanted to trade it. I don't, because I want to keep it. That's how cool it is. Yeah, so that was the deck I made. You know, it did me fairly well. I would have been 4-1, but another guy I faced, he had the Moonsliver Sphere. He pulled one, so he was able to use it, and he was just able to attach it to his angels, create another angel token, and then I ran out of Sneer the Skies eventually. Well, we were toe-to-toe, but it was still a cool match. But yeah, so if you guys have any comments on the new deck I'm going to make, again, it's going to be around this one. Give me your comments. Post them down below. It was a really cool set. The next set, I think, is going to be, the next pre-release is either June or July. That'll be M13. Then after that, we go back to Ravnica. A lot of people are saying they don't want to, they don't like it, but then again, a lot of people are saying they want to, they can't wait. A lot of those cool dual lands that came out in Ravnica are pretty pricey now, but they'll be reprinted cheaper. So give me your comments. Are you glad we're going back to Ravnica or not? So, but that's the end of this video, so I will catch you guys later. Bye.